Josh, you hear about the new Apple release?
Oh yeah, I did.
Are you gonna upgrade?
Nope, I like my Apple just fine.
Hi, I'm Tony Hixon, Chief Operating Officer and Wealth Manager at Hixon Zuercher Capital Management, coming to you today from, well, a local small business, a coffee shop that I frequent often. Not only do I like the coffee, but I have an addiction to caffeine, so I find myself here quite often. We'll get to why small business is important here in a couple minutes, but first wanted to share with you some information, some news, and some data as to what drove the markets in August and what we see in the months and weeks ahead. Two key things that really drove markets higher throughout the month of August. Markets rallied pretty largely on the fact that corporations were beating earnings estimates by quite a wide margin. So if you take a look at the companies in the S&P 500, over 72% of those companies beat earnings expectations. So this really cheered investors, knowing that companies were doing well in this environment. Also, about half the companies reported better revenue results, and this also made investors more secure in what they were investing in those stocks. The second thing that drove markets higher throughout the month of August would be that there were some economic indicators, some leading economic indicators that came in really strong. And the one I would mention, I could mention a lot, but the one I'll mention is that consumer spending really ramped higher. And we know that consumer spending makes up 70% of our economy. And when that's going well, the economy is going well. So those indicators really cheered investors and caused the markets to rally. Lastly, I would just say that the Fed kind of tempered their expectations of raising rates. Right now, Wall Street analysts don't expect any rate rise throughout the month of September, which would be when they could raise rates the next opportunity. Rather, they're expecting rates to possibly be risen at the end of 2016. So really, they're giving no chance of a rate rise throughout September, which also helped markets do well throughout the month of August. So what do we see in the weeks and months ahead? Well, bottom line, it's election season, it's politics. We're going to be seeing a lot of debates on TV, a lot of signs in the yard regarding this presidential election. And without fail, presidential elections ultimately drive volatility in the markets. We just don't believe that politics and investing mix very well. We invest for the long term. I'd like to show you a chart as to why we don't think the politics and investing mix very well. On the left side of the chart, you'll see the iPhone. Apple just released its new versions of the iPhone 7 and Apple Watch and all the other products that it had. And we balanced that with, on the right side of the chart, the White House. And while we do agree that the leader and the person that's in the Oval Office making executive decisions is important, we typically would believe that for investments it matters the innovation, the goods, the services, the products, the manufacturing that goes on within those businesses is much more important to the investment landscape. In fact, we could have put really any logo into that category. We happen to choose the Apple iPhone. We could have put Facebook or Google. We could have put a small business, such as the one that we're sitting in here today at We Serve Coffee. In fact, small businesses really have been driving the economic recovery that we've been experiencing. There are about 28 million actively open small businesses here in the United States today, compared to about 18,500 large corporations that are in existence. So you can see how great and how important the small business sector is to our overall economy. In fact, about 2/3 of our workforce work for a small business. And so today I thought we would interview and get to know Dr. Greg Arnette a little bit better and understand more why he decided to start his small business here in Findlay. Thanks for joining us. What do I call you, Dr. Greg?
Dr. Greg, good Greg. Just don't call me late for dinner.
All right. We're profiling some small businesses today, and we really like this place because it really helps me with my caffeine addiction, so we appreciate you being open for us. Could you tell us a little bit about what made you start this business, and when did you start it?
Well, We Serve Coffee has been here for about 3.5 years. Well, I went on a mission trip I've gone on several, but one with our youth to tent maker camp in northern Minnesota. And you have to do 5-year goals and dreams and that kind of stuff. Well, adults had to do it too, so I wrote down my dreams to have a coffee shop in Ohio. Well, our youth leader, unbeknownst to me, had a dream. Well, it'd be nice to have a coffee shop where you could do church outside of church. So we were both there, or we didn't even know it. So we got talking, and lo and behold, we made We Serve Coffee.
Cool, good deal. And I know that you have a special mission with this business. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Yeah, this is, my wife and I start giving back time. So basically 100% of our profits go to charity. We've given away over $15,500 so far. We pick 2 charities each quarter. Usually one is local and a global charity that also has a local presence. So we try and support the local community. And I also have 10 employees that have jobs that have been adopted for us. So that's another way of supporting the community.
That's one of the things we were profiling, is how many employees that small businesses actually employ. It's really staggering, and so it's great to see that you're really helping 10 employees make great decisions and make a good financial investment in the community. So what's your favorite part about owning this business?
Oh, that is a tough question. I really love the coffee, and I do love all the baked goods. But it's nice being able to just see people, interact with people, get to know people. You know, working the ER is the main job, and that's a little different because it's a professional relationship. But here, it's more of a friends relationship, and you just get to know people, and that's kind of fun.
Great, great. Well, we certainly appreciate you being downtown, and we appreciate you helping me with my caffeine addiction for sure. Is there anything you'd like to share before we close it up today?
Oh boy, I just hope people will continue to support us. We're open 7 to 3 Monday to Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Appreciate your time, Greg.
Thank you.
Well, again, I'm Tony Hixon with Hixon Zuercher Capital Management, coming to you from We Serve Coffee. Thanking you for watching us this month. Remember, we don't want to just help you invest, but to invest wisely. I'll see you next time.